Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris. This is Sai for Master of None Gaming. Thank you for joining me for some more adventures in space. We are back with the Tricartan people, having set up their main system of Archimedes. We are now looking to explore the surrounding area, at least as far as our wormhole will allow us to jump, which is represented by this orange loop here. So I am going to go on with the show. We are going to put it up to fastest, I think, after last time, and we have immediately encountered alien vessels in the Teom system, which is the one that we are in. This is news of alien ships humming through the ether, which means we are close to another empire to start off with. So this is either going to be very good or very bad. We are going to click OK, and now we are going to go interesting. We have now got a project to investigate these new aliens we have found. It will take 8 months, so we will do that. I really hope these people are friendly, is all I'm going to say, because if they're not, this is going to get ugly real fast. So, outstanding. So Track Art has finished its surface construction queue. So we have got a science lab and a mineral output. What we are going to work to do now is clear some of these tile blockers off, which will give us access to the tiles underneath. And excitingly, we have just completed a research for our second power plant. So we can now upgrade the ones we have, which will make us more money. So first off, I always pause it when this happens, especially when I'm playing fastest, because I don't want to lose any time on research when you lose a month probably every few seconds. So we will go new research, and we will go for, bearing in mind that this icon means that this scientist gets a bonus on any researches with that. So the logical one would be to go for this. However, I'm actually going for this one because it gives me an extra 5% speed on my research. So we'll get that one underway. We will unpause the game rather, and I'm going to mark a few more of these tiles to unblock. These spaceborne life forms, which the Tricartan head of society research has come to refer to as Tianki. So they are floating aliens. Docile creatures capable of accessing some lower dimension of subspace. They roam from system to system with ease. They graze on gases common to the upper layers of many gas giants. It is highly unlikely, to say the least, that this is their only food source. But intake of other nutrients has yet to be observed. They will rarely, if ever, attack, even when provoked. They can safely be ignored. And then our government is saying hunting them will be a net loss anyway. So we will get a tech research option of frequency tuning and a tech progress of frequency tuning, which is a new tech we can research as we go through the game. So we'll click that, we'll repause it momentarily. So what I'm doing here, I'm deblocking this tile, clearing up of these, oh, that's awkward. So I'm actually bulldozing a large area of slums filled with the poor and the outcast, which contributes, quote unquote, to the game, which contributes nothing to society. That's rather awkward. Bit Trump-esque. Anyway, it's kind of done now. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to upgrade these 3 power plants, so they'll give us more money. More money will allow us to have more ships. You have to have kind of a steady balance of both resources as you go through the game. Oh, we've got promotions, so all 3 of our researchers have gained level 2, so they will research quicker. What I really want to finish is the colony ship so that I can found my second planet. So we've got enough money now to build a mining station here, so we'll do that. Our little constructor ship. Our science ship now needs orders, so I will, wow, look at all that. It's a lot of resources. So, in order, we are going to go survey Bertios, survey Rigel, survey Womjam, and the rest it looks like I haven't even named them yet. So we'll survey this one next, then this one, and then it looks like we've got a black hole, a little star, and whatever this one is. Wow, lots of stars that we can actually... So we'll just keep going on all of them. We'll do all of the ones in range. What will happen at some point is she will jump into a hostile system with aliens in, which will make her stop and jump out. But for now, that will do. We've got another research. Exoskeletons is done. So stronger army, more minerals. Always good. And we will now research an improved spaceport. Our construction ship is building us a mining station. Ah, found another hospitable planet. Hospitable? No, not the right word. Habitable. I suppose it could be hospitable. This has got 24 tiles on it, so it's more appealing than the one that's got 16. I will populate them both in time, but we will go for this one first. Let's have a quick look. Bertios 3. What's this? Strong magnetic field. Energy credits plus 5%. Physics output plus 5%. Very nice. And a beautiful big planet with loads of opportunities to make resources. It is covered in dangerous wildlife though, so they will have to be purged. Which is a tad harsh, but there you go. Sorry, Peter. Fine. We'll unpause the game. So... I do need... Ah! Here we go. Colony ship. I can now build me a colony ship. Fantastic. So for my next research, I would like to be able to have a bigger navy. So we will go naval capacity plus 10%. Woo! It's all going along swimmingly now. I will get... mining stations. I cannot build... Oh, because it's not in my system yet, is it? That's a shame. Okay, so we will go mining stations, and then they will build research stations. Now, Tracker has finished doing what it was doing, so we will build a power plant here. And let that build up as well. Very exciting. And we'll also clear this blocker. Leave that anomaly for the time being. I like most of my scientists to be like at least level 3 or 4. And your early scientist in your spaceship will level up really quickly because of all the surveys she'll be doing. Or he will be doing. I do find sort of second and third game of Stellaris, playing this on any less than fastest, it just kind of kills it a little bit. Because it's just sort of like, okay, it's not so much get me to the good stuff per se, but no, do you know what, I'm changing my mind. It is get me to the good stuff. Once you've played the opening turns of Stellaris, you've played the opening turns of Stellaris. We will build a farm on this one. Failure risk 2%. Impressive structures litter a small area on the surface of Womjam 1, begging for some archaeological work. Fine. I give you permission to have a look at it. Ah, crap, we're now losing money. That's a problem. So, if we go to track art, move this person here. Okay, it was an abandoned amusement park. The structures on Womjam 1 are not as old as we first believed. It seems to be a playground or amusement park of some sort. Science officer Lucinda Paxton notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builder's alien eyes this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Dracartan, it looks mostly like a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Well, I think I speak for everyone when I say in the grand scheme of things, that's a waste of fucking time, but there we go. So we're building a new farm, and then we are going to take another hit on minerals. Oh, Han civilization encountered. So we've detected the presence of a primitive alien civilization on Thrus Klejaman, probably, in the 1GM system. They have entered the early steam age. Ooh, and there is clear evidence that they are beginning to make use of both vehicles and early factories powered by steam engines. We should consider building an observation post to above their world to study them more closely. Now, this is one of my favourite bits of the game. Observation posts, literally, you can do a lot with them. You can study them passively to get a small science boost, or you can study them aggressively to get a larger science boost, and eventually, if you decide to, you can enlighten them. Or, instead of enlightening them and then welcoming them into your empire, you can go the other way and you can disguise yourself as the alien race, take over their governments, their planets, their kingdoms, and then forcibly assimilate them into your empire, regardless. So, lots of interesting things to do. We have also now completed the Habitable World survey, which we started last episode, which has gained us a chunk of money and a chunk of science. Very nice. What I was saying is we're going to take the hit on minerals to get an additional 4 food on our home system planet, which will help it grow quicker. So we can leave that for a bit now. Oh. We've encountered some form of aliens in the Sarpoka system, flagged as Delta aliens. Righto. We should proceed with caution. So if I click on that very quickly, let's have a look what we're up against. Interesting. Looks like they're building stuff. So we will flag that. We've now got quicker research speed. This one's an easy one. We'll go with assist research. Assist research will let science officers in spaceships hover above planets and offer a boost to their science output, which, if I'm honest, is insanely helpful. So we will do that. What I also now going to do is to start building my very first colony ship.
Special project complete.
We have established communications with the Mect Pux Kingdom. Diplomatic channels are now open and all hostilities have been terminated. Okay. Oh. Well, that's a face. So who have we met? We've met the Mect Pux Kingdom. Well met, alien. I think we'll find that you're the alien, but there we go. I represent the Mect Pux Kingdom led by the illustrious Arch-Prophetess, I see, Hask Somas the First. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate. Ooh. And so long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. Interesting. Well, we did say we wanted a friendly approach, and it's never a bad thing being stuck next to Federation builders. So, we will say we are delighted to meet you, Mect Puxi, and despite your weird faces, we will do our best to get along. And now, of course, we've had our first alien encounter, and the people back home are going batshit about it. So it truly is a momentous occasion. There we go.
Incoming transmission.
Oh. And they've said straight away, let's not fuck each other up. Which definitely works for me. Because there's nothing more disappointing when you just set out and suddenly someone's trying to fuck you up. They are encroaching on our borders though, so I'm wondering about maybe jumping onto this planet to actually firm that up, because they will eat into my space eventually. So we will actually build a second colony ship as well. This is going to crush my income. I am going to lose money.
Research complete.
So we'll have to space out actually inhabiting these planets.
Hostile fleet.
Oh god. Oh, this is all kicking off now. So we are going to go galactic ambitions to increase our border range by 20%, especially in light of what's just happened. But then cultist marauders encounters. So these douchebags from the Temple of Unity are now coming straight for us. Battle stations, it says. So let's slow it down a moment to slow. Thank you. Where are they? They're here. And our scientist is there as well. So we're going to let them come to us, I think. Because I don't really have anything to gain by going to them. I'm presuming that our scientist has already jumped out. Which I think she has. Fine. So, lady, I would love you to keep surveying stars. That would make me just all of the happy. And just find out what we're dealing with. Oh, research complete. Space station level 2. Sweet. Now we will build engineering facility, which will let me upgrade science labs. Which is good, because then you get more science in that particular field. Speaking of that, we'll have a quick look at our planet's surface. We are going to upgrade that. So we will need all the money we can get. So any second now, we are going to get a colony ship. There we go. The Sniper. Ain't she a beaut? This little beauty has got the hopes and dreams of my civilization. Civilization? That's wrong. I'm going to start that again. This little hope... Fuck. Can't talk. That's not gone well. This little beauty has got the hopes and dreams of my civilization on board. There we go. We said it. See, words aren't hard. And she is going to take us to worlds we've never been to before. So, as we discussed, we are going to somewhat reluctantly jump on this one first. It's kind of annoying because that's not really what I want to do, but it has got Betharian stone, and that's always cool. So, we will select our colony ship, we will right click, we will colonize the planet, and we will land it. Where will we land it? So, wherever you put it, it will boast the surrounding resources. Actually, I don't want to put it there because I don't think it will keep the mining. It will only add food. Let's go here. Play the long game. Reganus Prime. No. It's called Reganus 2. And it will remain Reganus 2. So our colony ship is going to head over to... Oh, hello. Investigate Epsilon aliens. Oh, they're villains. Oh, wow. So we'll head to that and find out what they are.
Construction complete.
Trackart has finished its service construction queue. Fantastic. Let's see what we can do here. Not a lot at this point. Oh! We did it. Our colony ship has gently touched down on the mouth of a large river delta on one of several continents that can be found on Reganus 2. This temperate forested region will serve as an ideal first landing site. Yes. The ship has been permanently converted into the administrative headquarters of the new settlement, and its reactor core is in the process of being removed so that it may serve as the colony's temporary power source. Hundreds of small tents and prefab shelters have sprung up around the former starship's massive hull. Sorry, not hull, that's a bit weird. As colonists begin to disembark in large numbers, the first Trakartan city on an alien world. A great day for the Academia of Trakart. It's true. So what will now happen is we will colonise the planet, which will take roughly a year.
Special project complete.
Oh lord. So this was the aliens we almost got killed by a moment ago. They are space amoebas. So we can either wipe them out or study them. And if I'm honest, I think we should study them. We're not an angry race. We will respond to attacks, but we don't want to fire the first shot. That's our motto. So we're going to study them. And then I'm going to study them, and I'm going to authorize the study, and now we're studying them. So you can see now, because we've got a planet here, that our border is going this way. The cultist fleet operating the Eternal system has been destroyed in battle. That's a shame. And by that's a shame, I mean not really. Ha ha ha. What? The birth of space piracy. Certain irrational and criminal elements of our society have left Trackart to seek an outlaw's life in the far reaches of space. Space pirates? In a display of surprising ingenuity, these brigands have heavily modified and weaponized a large number of civilian starships. Our civilian shipping lanes are now being raided by this improvised Starfleet, which identifies itself only as the Fell Company. A prompt response is needed. And our government says these non-conformists will be dealt with. Dealt with. I can't talk tonight. Sorry, people. So we're going to let it carry on.
Station under attack. Construction complete.
Oh, we are being whacked. Hang on. So, we have studied space amoebas. Awesome. And we have got the cosmic ray catalyst modifier, giving us plus 5% energy credits. Very fascinating. So, we are now being attacked by space pirates, those scumbags of the Fell Company. And I think we will deal with them on the next episode, because that is a very good place to stop. So, yeah, here we are. We are growing. We have a second planet now. We have just found, from the looks of it up here, we found their military station and their wormhole station. Fine. So we'll go and wreck them in a minute. So now we know who killed the other space pirates. So yeah, next episode we're going to go and do some pirate squashing. So I hope you've enjoyed Stellaris. I've been Sai. I've been playing for your entertainment, and I have been playing for Master of None Gaming. If you liked the video, please do hit like. Better yet, subscribe to the page, and that would be wonderful as we try to continue to get more subscribers so that we can get our own URL. Follow us on Twitter at @MofNGaming, and you can also find us on Facebook at Master of None Gaming. Any questions about the series, any questions about the game, I'm always happy to talk about this game, so please do leave me a comment below. I hope you've enjoyed once again, and I've been Sai, and I will see you next time. Bye!